Welcome to episode 3 of Three Naked Guys with Clothes On.
Welcome. It is Sunday, and once again, there are two naked guys with clothes on.
Are we ever gonna have a guy here?
We do have a third chair today.
We
said,
actually leaked that we have a guy. So do we really have a guy?
we have a guy today.
I think we have a guy.
We have the one and only Tom Caskey.
Come on in, sir.
Come on in.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
It's our honor to have this man
Nice to meet you.
as our first
Have a seat.
third naked guy with clothes on. Is there enough room on
we
screen for
fit?
all of us?
Can we all fit? We're in.
Tom is, I understand, an elevator.
Crying baby.
Who
That's
drinks.
all right. He does what?
He drinks. He's an elevator. That's
He drinks
correct.
an elevator.
Did I read the notes right? I skimmed over.
You can't drink an
everything.
elevator. That's disgusting.
He's pretty much
That's
like
too
Droopy
much.
Dog. People go up, people go down.
Oh,
Do people go down?
They do, and they come up.
Hydraulic fluid or something?
Yes.
Is that what they drink?
Is that a thing?
Is that a beer?
Could be. No.
It could
We can
be.
make
beer.
one.
Let's make a nice
Let's
thick
make it.
porter and call it hydraulic
It almost
fluid.
looks like that.
That'd be
Yes.
a good one.
Yes. This is what we brewed today. Ethan wasn't here, but Tom
I
was
missed
here.
it.
So this is the Kolsch that we were talking about. I didn't brew it after Weezer. Everybody knew that I was going to be hungover, and they were right. I was hungover.
Ta-da!
So we didn't brew it after Weezer, so we brewed it this morning. It's got a gravity of that. I will read it later as the bubbles go down. We'll probably taste it in this video for episode 3. If I didn't already say that. Once again, this is the best new internet show, the best new YouTube show
Ever.
We're done with talking about how bad we are.
That's awesome.
We don't care. We're unedited. Maybe we'll edit shit someday, but right now we don't care. We're just the best new show.
Isn't
So
editing
tell your
for
friends,
people that do a lot of stuff wrong?
Yes.
That's
Pretty
not really a
much,
thing
no.
we do.
Pretty
No,
much,
it's not
yeah,
what we do.
exactly. You got to keep editing for doing stuff wrong. Ah!
Not who
Shoot
we
4
are.
hours of
Screw
video
that.
to get a good half
They're-
Not
hour.
who we are.
We shoot
There's
20 minutes
gnats
and get
in
a
my
good half
face.
hour.
That's right.
All right, our first beer today. We're going to
sweat
do
towel.
a few different beers today in honor of our first
that
guest.
in
We're not going to do just one beer. We're not going to
Three.
do 2 beers. We're going to do 3 beers because it's episode 3, baby. Yeah. First
Three.
beer put out by Platform Brewing Company, a strawberry donut, a Berliner Weisse style beer. This is kind of a tart beer
Coming out of Ohio.
coming out of Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio.
I picked it up yesterday. Ethan actually went to the brewing company today and
That's
had it.
why
so
I missed the brewing.
we're Platform aficionados. So Platform, hit us up. Hashtag not sponsored. Let's open this shit though.
While you're pouring, I do want to say something about Platform's logo that I noticed while I was there today. It's a light bulb, that's obvious. But the filament is grain, and then underneath that is kind of a silhouette of the city of Cleveland, which I just noticed today while I was there.
Pretty
Which is
badass.
really cool. I thought that was
Very nice.
it's
Pretty
subtle,
badass.
but complex at the same time. So whoever
Yes.
designed that, I don't know who you are.
I never
Comment on the
noticed
video
that,
if you happen to
so.
come across this, because I think that's awesome.
Do a little pour for everyone.
Silence.
Everyone has
Very nice.
multiple
I
glasses.
handed you a multiple glass.
We can't even divide it into thirds while using the whole beer in one go, because we don't edit shit, so
No.
we're gonna find out.
You can top them
Don't
off.
give me the whole bunch. I don't want the most.
You almost said it
I
too.
do.
There's a little bit
I do,
there,
I
a little
do.
bit more there for the cameraman woman.
There we
so
go.
let's bring hers in. She's already got some.
Yeah, she's already been drinking this. I know.
She's
her.
got another camera in her hand if you can't
Yeah.
see it. So we're gonna set this right here. It's the strawberry donut. Once again, just came out yesterday. You cannot get it anywhere except for in the brewery. You cannot go to Acme or Bottles 101 or anything like that. Probably if it's popular enough, you will be able to. but-
Yeah, they're a business. They're here to make money. You know, if
Exactly.
it does well enough, yeah, you'll probably be able to get it. I don't know if it's the kind of thing that's going to be for that wide of an audience, though. Honestly, but if it's the kind of
It
thing you
might
like,
not.
I think you'll really enjoy it.
Unless you like-
Might not,
having
but-
having already tried it today before we do our taste test. I mean,
It's
two of us have
becoming-
had it. I don't think
the
Tom has
tarts
had
and
it.
the
I
sours are
haven't tried
becoming
it.
the
Tom
next
has never tried
IPAs.
this.
We will try it.
Try it. Really good guys with clothes on. We're all trying
Chink,
it.
chink.
Tastes like it did earlier today.
Tastes like it tasted yesterday.
It
Tastes-
seriously
and
tastes
it
like a
tastes
strawberry.
It's
tastes like strawberry
It's like a strawberry
shortcake
donut.
almost. The donut doesn't come across for me a whole lot. I don't taste a lot of like breadiness or anything to it. But the strawberry for sure. This is
it's creamy to me, so that's where I think the donut part comes through.
That's what I get out of it also.
It's creamy, like it has the lactic acid or something in there. I don't know what is actually in it. We read it before, but I don't know. It's got vanilla beans, strawberry puree. I'm not going to read everything that's on here and be boring as usual. But they did tell me the interesting thing when we bought it yesterday. They said, keep this cold. It is a bomb. It will explode if it gets warm. It will expand and get warm.
bring
And
the closed ones in there because it's
blow up.
For those of you who are not local or not watching this the same day that it posts, it's 4,000 degrees today. Actually, if Tiffany were to point up, the sun's literally just a little higher up than the house.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
right the F right there. It's,
Yes.
it's
Right.
so hot.
We are dying.
And I'm barely sweating.
Barely.
Barely.
He's got to keep his wiper on.
Yes.
So, thing about Tom is he is
Fucking,
historically
here's my wiper.
a Miller Lite guy,
I'm a
eh?
Miller Lite guy, eh?
A Miller Lite guy,
I
eh? But
am.
that's okay. We
Nothing
don't
wrong
mind.
with drinking what you like.
I like
We
the,
had a couple of those macro Miller Lights before we started this show. There's a time and a place for everything.
Yes, there
We're
is.
craft beer guys. We like to make our own. We like to drink local. But Miller Lite has its place, and one of its
it
places
does.
for me is sometimes if I have six or so craft beers, more of a high alcohol content. See my
Mm-hmm.
arms going.
Yes, because you talk with your hand.
I like to finish off with
A 30
something
pack.
light, something light, a light domestic type of a Miller or a Yingling is what I have been going to in the last couple of years. But I've got no problem with it, and we have some glasses that have it on there. We got a bunch of glasses.
This is, I just noticed this
We
has
need
the
to improve our glasses.
2002 home schedule for the Cleveland Browns.
Well, I mean, hey.
I don't think they did real well that
Hey,
year, but
If the Browns follow it, it must be good.
It's no secret that we have a lot of Browns glasses as well because
No.
we have the Browns tablecloth.
Yes.
The last time that we did the show out here, we had the Snoopy tablecloth, which was like a little baby crib sheet. You didn't know. So now we got the little blankie. We got Linus's blankie.
I
How
believe
about
I wore
that?
a Browns T-shirt in episode 1.
I think
also.
you did.
So,
You did, yes.
We're Browns fans.
Yes, we are.
We know how to take a pounding.
What do
Go
we?
Browns.
What do we think about Baker Mayfield?
If he wins, I'll forgive him for planting the flag on the O.
Yes.
If he doesn't win, he's just another
He's another.
Browns quarterback that didn't make it.
Yep.
OH.
So,
I,
Baker, if you happen to see this, I'd love to have you in Tom's chair.
Yep.
Also,
Absolutely.
drink
win us
beer?
some games. Win us
Come on
games, and
down.
I will love
Yep,
you.
and I will love you. Let's drink to that.
I will as well.
Yes.
So drink to that. I think we can safely assume that this is an okay beer.
That's it. It's
I like it
very
for what
okay,
it
Rick.
is. Hot, like if it was December, I don't think I'd be enjoying this.
not your
But for hot
thing.
weather,
It's not my favorite thing.
it's a
My
sour
thing.
without being
I
terribly sour.
prefer when it's tart like this. I prefer the Gosa style. The Berliner Weisse is okay, but it tends to be. It lacks salt. It's just sour without the salt. The salt kicks it up for me in the Gosa style. So,
Tom, have you had a
That's
Gosa?
just me.
I have not.
Jay, this.
I wish
Not
we had
my
that.
thing. It's- I do
That's
not like
fine.
them.
Neither, that's fine.
Honestly, I don't
Okay.
like them, but it's something that I think everyone should try. I'll drink any. I'll take a sip of any beer
I'll
once.
try anything.
Let's
Jay knows that
move
very
on
well.
to beer number 2. I'm gonna go get that. You guys talk amongst
Look, I'm
yourselves.
a
Beer
huge
number two.
diner. I couldn't keep up.
You
Here,
couldn't keep up.
let me finish this up here.
I will wipe off in the summer heat as Jay almost falls in the garage again.
We should have planned ahead. We should have took this beaker that's full of
It's
beer.
full.
There's no alcohol in that yet. It is not fermented.
Nope.
And we should have got another beaker and see if by the end of the episode you could have put more sweat in that beaker than there is beer in that beaker.
I might be able to do that.
I think you could. I mean, you are a sweater, man.
I am a sweater. Sweater. Uh-oh.
I mean,
Here he
I am
comes.
feeling a bit moist just sitting
In
next
Bolivar, Ohio.
Feeling a bit what?
Moist. Moist and sitting
Moist.
I
A lot of
gotta.
people don't like that
Moist.
word.
I gotta
Everyone
hide
loves
for
it.
that because I hear that that's
crafted
not
in
uh,
Bolivar,
a
Ohio.
like word.
I think it's Bolivar,
Yes.
but
No,
Yes.
it's
I could be
Bolivar.
wrong.
This is the Lockport Brewery Lockporter. So I bought this last week at the brewery in this crowler. Tiffany and I had the strawberry ale, which was amazing. I had the Ruckus
Drank
IPA
all that,
last
sorry.
night. Once again, it was great.
Tiffany's a strawberry
This is the
girl.
one that we saved, the Lock Porter, for the show. So this is a 32-ounce crowler. This is about $10 at the brewery. Nice
to give me
little
a taste of
brewery.
that.
We enjoyed it, and we're gonna try it. I don't have any dark beer glasses because they all broke.
Yeah,
They're thin, man.
they are
What are
thin.
you supposed to do? You know, like wash them by hand? I mean,
That's a
what are we,
We did,
savages?
and they still broke.
That's a dark one.
I broke one of
That's
Tracy's
a
wine
dark one,
glasses the
y'all.
other day. It was the one that says,
This,
"Trust me,
okay,
you're
that's
funny."
your used one.
wine.
Here's one, here's one.
And
Go in a
Miller
Miller
Lite,
Lite,
not very
Cleveland
funny.
Brown.
Oh,
The
wine.
Miller Lite Cleveland Browns glass.
Wine's the best.
Pour down the middle. Oh
Maybe me
yeah.
and Tracy will
Pour
start
a
our
little
own
bit
wine.
You
more
watch
on the
episode
sides
1. You don't
and
pour
Yes,
down the
that's
center.
Oh, he's got the football glass.
Yep. Go Browns.
I will spiral that shit down the hatch.
Me and Tracy are
It'll
gonna
be
start our own
intercepted
wine
by
show
my large
next.
intestine.
It could be. I'm sure it will.
Am I pouring some for you?
Yeah.
All right,
it's a porter.
Camera girl wants some too.
The camera girl's got to get some,
She
right?
does.
Beer, I'm talking about.
Craft
Get
it
ready
in.
to that
Gotta
guy.
get
Bolivar or
Bolivar.
Bolivar,
I think
Ohio.
it's Bolivar.
Bolivar.
Fostering
Bolivar? Yeah.
community through craft.
Yes, it is.
You can follow them on Facebook, Instagram, Untapped. They are a nice little brewery that I stopped in. I was only there for a minute, as I said last week in episode 2, so I'm not going to say much more about it, other than I like their beers that I've had so far. So let's try the Lock Porter.
Let's try the Lock Porter.
6.7 or 2%.
7, maybe? Maybe 7.
It's a porter, so I think 6.7. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Probably. Porters aren't known for
poured into this
high
crowler on
alcohol
7/7/18, so it's still pretty fresh. Dink it and sink it. Hashtag Good Mythical Morning. Rhett and
That's right.
Link.
Now, see, I'm digging that.
That's
That's
awesome.
That's dandy.
And if you don't like it,
From a Miller
it's
Lite
fine.
drinker. No, oh no, I will not lie to you.
If you don't like any of them, that's fine.
I will not lie to you.
That's
would
why
like
you're
your
here.
honest
I
opinion.
know. No, I like that.
Ask nothing else of you but your honest opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Because not every beer is for everyone.
No.
It's got dark
Like that.
roasted coffee notes. That it's
You can taste them.
That's my
very
jam.
very roasted.
Yeah, I can taste coffee. Definitely malty, but I mean it's a porter. It should be. If you have a porter that's not malty, someone screwed up their brew.
Yes.
It's got some chocolate coming through, but it's
Little bit.
very light to me. I don't know what it is
Dabbing off.
or what kind. It's
smoky.
more.
It's kind of smoky.
It is kind of.
And I don't know if that's because I just had a strawberry tart beer. Like by the time I'm at the bottom, of this,
palate
it might
is
be a
not
little
cleansed.
different.
No.
Our palate
But-
is not cleansed.
It's not cleansed.
Talking with my hands. Hashtag
Yes.
talking with my hands.
Yes.
Hashtag talking with my hands.
It's so dark and roasted.
Hashtag talking with my beer.
It's very good. I
is
have
very
to
good.
say, everything that I've had by this brewery is a killer. Enjoyed it very much.
I do
so,
like that, Ethan.
Well, good.
I
Because I'll
do.
tell you what, I brew also. We haven't been on location at my house for one of my brews yet, but I do also brew, like just much like Jay does, just very small, like 5-gallon batches. But porters and stouts seem to be what I'm most successful at. If you like this, well, hell, we got to have you over for another episode. You could be our first repeat third guy with clothes
I
on.
absolutely. And I will
good.
have my clothes
When I
on.
have a porter or stout ready for you,
I will
something
have,
heavy and dark.
I will have all my clothes on.
That sounds like fun. So, segue into future guests. We do have some more people lined up, but we'll be glad to have you back on. But we do have some more lined
Thank
up.
you, Jay.
We have a couple games lined up for this one for episode 3. We just wanted to try 3 beers with our
3 guys.
first guest in episode 3 with 3 guys. I believe, if I can work it out, that I have Corey Lee coming up,
Corey Lee.
You know that guy.
I believe he's coming up.
and
Yes,
we
he's
have
talking about
some,
the Corey
The
Lee. in case
Corey
you're
Lee.
wondering.
Corey Lee.
the Corey Lee, and we have some fun stuff ahead of schedule for him. So that will be coming up. That's our little teaser. But let's.
I'm actually working on another guest too.
Continue
who
here.
Claims to have not found a beer that he likes yet.
Oh, that's interesting.
I
So
thought-
not even a
I asked
Miller
him,
Lite
like,
guy
yo,
or anything.
What do you like to eat? What do you like to drink? Let me find your beer that you'll like and see if we can. It's a challenge to me. Someone says they don't like beer. I'm like, you just haven't had the right beer.
I say the same thing. I say the same thing.
also.
Everybody likes
Everybody
beer.
that I've met that says, "Hey, I don't like beer," anytime I mention beer, I don't like beer. I don't like beer. You haven't had the right one. There are beers that taste like anything that you want. And yes, there's a beer aspect to them, but
Sure.
you can get a beer that tastes like peanut butter pie, blueberry crumble.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Sweet baby
Everybody loves
Jesus,
sweet baby
baby
Jesus, unless you have a
Jesus.
peanut allergy.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Peanut butter and chocolate. What's
Oh,
wrong
it's
with
so
that?
good. It looks like this, tastes like peanut butter and chocolate.
Now, maybe my wife-
Neapolitan. God, it tastes like Neapolitan ice cream. Who
Maybe,
doesn't?
maybe my
Who
wife
in the
could be on
world?
the show one day.
That absolutely, that's a good idea. But she
Maybe
doesn't like
my
any
wife,
beer, right?
She does not like
We
beer.
have to find
She
it. What
used
is
to
it
like
like?
beer.
Fish and
Vodka.
chips.
We
can find a fish and
do a
chips
fish
beer.
and chips.
Fish and chips.
Yes,
If we
fish
can't
and
find
chips.
it, we
That's
can
a
make it.
terrible
Yeah.
accent.
Do they-
Hashtag terrible accent.
Do they make it vodka beer,
They probably
or is it just
do.
call vodka?
We
They-
could probably just
they
take a
make,
Miller Lite and dump some vodka in it.
They make like
Mixed drinks.
That could
champagne
be.
style beers, rosé style beers.
We will have to get her on here.
What about bubbles?
She would like a rosé. I think.
Bubbles might be. Bubbles is
Bubbles
good
might be
for
the best.
anybody that
She does like
bitches
is
wine.
kind
love
of in
bubbles.
that realm.
Sweet
Generally.
wine, so a rosé. A
Ethan
bubbles
said
might be good.
bitches love bubbles.
What
True
about
that.
what?
Michael
Does she
Jackson's
like
monkey?
straight
God
vodka
damn it,
or
they
she
like
like
it.
flavored vodka?
She pretty much likes straight vodka.
Straight vodka. So that makes it a little bit harder. But we could definitely find something.
you know, you can mix it with, a chunk of ice.
Bitches love bubbles. I just got
Yes,
that.
I did.
I just got
Hashtag
that.
bitches love bubbles.
Hashtag bitches love bubbles.
That's right. We will get her on this show also. Maybe one day.
That is pretty cool. Camera should definitely not pan over to her right now.
No, do not
Should I?
pan over at this moment,
She'll kill me. I
because
can't.
she is not at.
She's the mama.
Yes, she is not at this address right now.
Yeah, totally not here,
Not here.
at this time.
No,
Man, that's good.
that is good.
Even on like a hot
Even,
summer
even
day.
for a Miller Lite drinker.
Even for a Miller Lite
I
drinker.
love
on
beer.
a
Beer is yummy.
4,000 degree day.
Yes,
It's an amazing
When
beer.
I first
Where I'm wiping
started
my
drinking
sweat off.
craft beers and all that stuff, I did not like porters, stouts, anything dark. I first beer I loved that wasn't like a normal, just traditional domestic beer was it's from Great Lakes Brewing Company. Was Burning River Ale. My father-in-law had some at a
Very
Memorial Day party before the Memorial Day party was over at my house, and my wife. She wasn't my wife at the time, but anyway, I drank one and I was just like, oh, that's what beer should be. And
Did you go like that? Oh,
I think I made that face, and everyone was like, "Oh, she's dating a freaking weird one."
He personally
But-
talked with his hand.
A little bit. I didn't even know what to think. I was like, "That's a weird looking label," but I'll try it. And I never looked back. I've drank good beer ever since, but I didn't like porters and stuff. It took me time to appreciate a malty beer, a dark beer that's easily flavored. I still am not a big fan of brown ales. I've had about one that I really like. Usually they're just too nutty for me.
Yeah, I'm
Just-
not a big,
I'm not a
big fan
huge
of the nuttiness of the brown ale either.
But
I
I'll-
was listening to a podcast, and I would shout it out right now if I could remember who it was, just to potentially get a shout out back. But I don't remember who it was. But it was an episode from like 5 years ago. I started over at the beginning. But the brown ales, not really so great. They don't interest me very much. So
They all taste very, very nutty.
it has a nutty taste with a beer taste, and it's kind of boring. So at least some of this
I
has
like it.
They're easily flavorable.
something
though.
else going on.
You can add flavor to a brown ale as easily as you can to a porter or a stout. Like if you want to make a maple beer, you could do that with a
Right.
brown ale just as
Yeah.
easily as anything else. Like as far as brewing a brown ale, a
That
guy
sounds
named
like a
Mike
good breakfast
Oles,
beer.
he's
He
a
does.
Geico adjuster, taught me a lot when I first started brewing. Just from working with him, he gave me a bunch of carboys actually, one of which I passed on to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 'cause
I know
he
that
didn't
guy.
brew anymore.
He comes to my shop, too.
Okay. Tell him I said hey.
I
But
didn't
anyway,
know he was a beer brewer.
yeah, he used to be. He doesn't do it anymore. He was like a member of a club and stuff. But he said a brown ale is easy to flavor as anything. It's like if you want to flavor your beer, brew a brown ale. It'll come across much better.
Really?
And I'm like, I don't really like brown ales, but if you flavor it enough, I have a feeling you could get past the brown aliness of it. And as far as I'm concerned, it's something we should at least try.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I think we have to
yeah.
try everything.
Yeah.
right?
Episode 15.
You have to.
Episode
Calling it
15,
now.
hashtag brown ale. Who knows?
Brown ale.
More like episode 30.
This black one's really good.
maybe. Yeah. Glad you like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like drinking
I like
coffee,
the
right?
porters and
It
stuff.
is a-
You're not sobering up though, trust me.
Well, no.
Yeah, this is. It's got more alcohol in it than coffee. Well, more alcohol in it than most people's coffee.
When I flew in, they told me don't worry about driving away.
Right. When you flew
So-
in and our limousine driver met you at the
Absolutely.
airport and
Yep.
brought you
Picked
into
me up.
this fantastic new YouTube show, which is the best show,
Best show
on YouTube.
YouTube.
Trust me, watch them all.
You know,
and judge for yourself, but you'll
Yes.
agree.
we're not
Like 6 out
we're
of
not
7
messing around.
dentists
We're
that
not
watch
messing
this
around.
show.
We're not talking down on ourselves anymore. We're the best ever.
Apparently.
What's that? Oh, we got some
The limo driver actually
yes.
just
The limo
handed
Limo
us,
driver
driver,
is
thank
just
you, limo
passing
driver.
notes, passing love notes. Apparently, the limo
you
driver
like
loves you.
Yes.
She does.
I used to love nuts. Put nuts in your beer.
Oh, snap.
All right, we're gonna move on to number 3.
Are we ready for that?
Woo.
This might end up being the longest episode because, I mean,
Could be.
3 beers.
That's a lot.
With,
yeah.
with 3
The
guys.
limo driver still has to take me home.
3
It's
naked
a half
guys.
hour drive, so.
Good
Three-
celebration.
Be back. Talk amongst yourselves.
So,
That's
you're-
a good beer, though.
So,
so the limo driver's dropping you off after you take them back
Cameraman
to the
has a lot
airport?
to say.
yeah, we could
Sorry,
probably
not
make out the
sorry.
back or something on the way
Hashtag.
back.
Well, we
Sorry,
can.
not
I mean,
sorry.
hey,
No tongue on the
hey.
first kiss, but the second one maybe.
oh man, you see the plate on the limo? HML, Hot Man Love, I think that is.
It might be. I
It could be.
thought it was homo life, but
It could be. We're really not sure. Here comes the master.
No, absolutely not. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and beer drinkers of the world, we have a 3 Floyds beer out of
Hashtag not sponsored.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored.
This is called Permanent Funeral. It's
Oh.
a pale ale.
well, there aren't a lot of
And-
temporary funerals out there.
No.
I mean, I
Three
plan on having one.
Floyds is
Yeah.
Sit up in my coffin and
We-
be like, what
we
the hell
all-
are you guys doing?
We
Three
all
Floyds
will.
is kind of the pinnacle for me. They were
They
the
are
first
excellent.
brewery that I fell in love with that was not in Ohio, so they were not Great Lakes, they were not Hoppin' Frog, they were not whoever else. They were the first one that I was seeking out their beers, Zombie Dust and things like that.
Zombie Dust was legendary for a while. I couldn't
Absolutely.
find it. Couldn't
Absolutely.
find
And
Now
they're
you can
coming
find
out
it
of-
in most places. They have distribution in Ohio. They still only brew so much, so it's
hard to find, but it's not impossible to
Yeah, it's
find.
not
It was-
impossible
it.
anymore.
It was like a bucket
Coming
list
out
beer
of
for a while.
Munster, Indiana.
Munster. Out of
Indiana.
Munster. And this one,
Shout out to
I believe,
Munster,
was
Indiana.
a
How did the Munsters
a
do
collab.
years ago? I know the Adams Family. Munsters.
I'm not sure.
No.
That was Adams
That
Family.
was
That's
Adam's
Adam's
Oh,
Family.
Well, yeah.
Wait.
Well, let's scrap that, but we don't
I
edit.
don't know.
So you're gonna get that.
Yeah, if we could edit,
you will
then that
get
would be
that.
gone.
Like, don't watch this.
This is 3 Floyds Pig Destroyer.
Pig
so I wonder if it is a
Destroyer.
collab with Pig Destroyer or something like that. I'm not
Sure,
sure.
that pig-
But it's
I'll
called
destroy your
Permanent
pig.
Funeral, and it says the wolf inside this pale ale is trying to walk upright.
Upright.
This bright and aromatic beer was brewed with our friends in the band Pig Destroyer. There we go.
Oh,
There
man.
you go.
3floyds.com and probably pigdestroyer.com. I don't
Yeah,
know.
look up
We're
Pig
gonna listen to
Destroyer
that.
on the
Yes, we are.
YouTube or on the Apple Music or on the internets, the World Wide
On the
Web.
internet.
Find
The
them,
worldwide.
give them a listen. If they're crap, don't keep listening to them. If you like them, download their shit.
Purchased at Portage Lakes Brewing Company.
They at
This
least like
bomber
beer.
was $13.99. So
He's
That's
not-
some cheese for some good
he's
beer. You
not
don't
playing-
drink
he's
good
not
beer for
playing
cheap.
with that one.
we're not fucking around.
Not
We're drinking
fucking around
good
on
beer.
that one, he says.
Drinking good beer.
Good beer. Woo! Look at her pour.
Again, I'm lagging behind. Like I'm some kind of sissy
It's
over
fine.
here.
You don't have to drink
Well,
it all right now. You can.
I
you can.
do too. He's always tried to make me feel better.
Yes, but just because you're slow.
Don't make fun of my learning disability.
I'm not. I wouldn't do it.
Hashtag no comment.
Yes.
Hashtag sorry if I offended you. This is America and it is 1990.
This is America.
It's 1990.
Hashtag Donald Glover.
Whatever
Okay.
year it is, I don't know.
Okay.
It's it's
This I'm excited
1999.
about because I'm IPA.
Did you just say it was 1999?
Yes, he did.
1990.
1990.
1990.
That's
Oh,
when
you're
feelings
right.
started getting hurt.
No, it's 1995 actually.
It should probably be
1990.
2001, so I'm old enough to drink.
19. Oh, okay. Well, that makes more sense. You're
Yes,
an
it
idiot.
does.
I'm
Yes,
the
it does.
youngster here.
Or-
You are the youngster.
Or 87.
Is that
Oh,
an
that's
IPA?
fierce.
That
is.
Is
That'll get your attention. Right
that
there.
has some teeth?
Yes.
Got teeth. Wolf teeth.
Pour,
Just
pour,
a pale ale,
pour the
though.
camera girl some. It's a
Yep.
strong IPA. I don't think you're going to be
I'm
a
not
huge
gonna
fan.
Like it. So
But you
sip.
should take a sip. Hi, Nolan. I don't know if this has been mentioned in a video, but Jay is a fairly new, not new dad. He has a daughter that you've all seen on camera.
Yes, you
who
have.
is 7. Also, though, has a very young baby. How old is Nolan now? Is he 6 months yet? Yeah, okay, 6 months.
Yep.
We call him Evan when he's being bad, but
yes.
his name is Nolan, so most of the time we just call him Evan.
So if you ever see us
He's
waving at
11.
a very small
He's
child,
11,
clearly,
yeah.
I know
we're not
it.
trying to catch
Can
flies.
you still do this
We're
thing
waving.
where you flick the
Oh,
thing?
yeah.
I can do
Let
it.
me see if
too.
I can knock the camera over and
Don't
ruin
do
the
it.
show.
See if we can do it.
Okay,
Here
don't
we
hit
go.
the baby.
Here we
Guard the
go.
baby. I really don't.
Guard the
have to.
baby. Oh!
I
You
did
got
knock
two
over
cans.
2 cans
Two
of beer.
strawberry cans.
That's where we
with
needed
one
the
shot.
second camera from behind.
That
Man,
is
that
a
was
shot.
awesome.
That is
But
a
it was
shot.
honestly
If you
a full
could have
foot
saw
away from
that,
the camera.
that would have been great. But you can't see
both
that.
We only
beer
have one
cans
camera.
got knocked over.
We're working on multiple cameras.
Those beer cans.
We're working on multiple things, multiple platforms. But we don't have
Multiple orgasms.
Yes. And,
Are we working on it? Not together. We're not working on that
No.
together.
No.
Not that
No.
there's anything wrong
Please
with
no.
that.
Hey, I flew
That's
in.
totally fine.
Hey, I flew in for the show.
He did fly in
Yes,
for
I
the
did.
show.
He's staying
Corporate
for the
jet.
Where'd you
benefits.
fly from?
Corporate jet.
Corporate jet. He flew from corporate jet. I
And he's an
can't
elevator.
find my
It's,
sunglasses.
he took the elevator in the.
This
There
show
they
is
are.
going off the rails.
It's going off the rails now.
I like it though.
That is
fun.
This
This is very hoppy.
It is?
It's super hoppy. What do you think, cameraman? Because you hate
Oh
hops.
my god, it's too much for me. I don't know.
It's too much for the
I
camera
don't know.
girl.
Like I'm a porter stout girl, so
Too much for the it's.
fruity,
I
cidery.
So
think it's
after work
tasty.
on Friday, I was invited out for
I think it's
drinks. I'm
tasty.
leaving my current job and
I'm
stuff. They
working
invited me
on
out for
their
drinks.
IPA.
Long story
Hallelujah.
short,
Hallelujah.
hallelujah. Hashtag
Hallelujah!
bam.
Hallelujah.
So I have like 3 beers while I'm out. Go home. I'm fine.
What kind of beer?
But I had a actually one from Platform.
Okay.
It was called something. It's their
Great
white
beer.
their white
Okay.
IPA.
Hashtag platform something.
Whatever their white IPA is called, I cannot remember for the life of me what it's called right now.
Oh, the Speed Merchant.
Speed Merchant.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Ah.
had that.
It's
At
good beer.
Panini's up in Brunswick.
Good beer. It's similar to the White Rise from the
Then I
Brew
had
Kettle,
a
kinda.
Young's Double Chocolate Stout.
Okay, those are good. Those are
Because the
classic.
one girl that was there that
those
used
are
to
good.
work at BAM was like, I don't like beer. And I was like, do you like chocolate? She was like, yeah. So she liked it. And I
It's
drank
like
the rest
chocolate
of it.
milk.
Oh yeah, it's like, it tastes like chocolate milk. And then I had another Speed Merchant. And then I went home. And Tracy texted me while I was there. She was like, don't worry about getting beer on the way home. I picked up a 6-pack. I was
Oh.
like, sweet. I get home and she had
That's
picked
a
up
bonus.
Sierra Nevada's triple IPA, and I drank 2 of those.
They
I
have
had
a
to go to
triple
work
that's out
Saturday with a hangover
Oh.
off of 5 beers.
wow.
That stuff is insane.
What's the triple?
Optimum, I think.
Optima. I might have
They,
had
they
that. I'm
change
not
it every
sure.
year. This is the 2018 edition. And
I'll
while
have
it's
to
a
check
triple,
my Untapped. My
it's-
Untapped is letter after I. Your Untapped.
is it St. Ethan?
I think it's
think
St.
so.
Ethan.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much all my online things. You want to play video games with me online, look for St. Ethan. You want to find me on Untapped, look for St. Ethan. You want to find me in the
That's
basement of a
ST
Catholic church,
Ethan.
look for St. Ethan. It's all over.
That's hashtag disgusting.
Yes. And you probably won't find them there.
No, I'd catch
Most
on
likely
fire.
not.
Don't want
Dabbing
people to
again.
kill
Dabbing
them.
is
So,
okay.
can you ring it out yet?
Not yet. I threw that one off camera.
It was like,
Yep.
So,
And-
what
and-
is your favorite of the
and she
3
caught it.
beers that we tried?
what did
I
you
would
like?
Say this guy right here,
The
Porter?
Lockport.
the Lockport.
Okay.
I felt
Yes.
like you enjoyed that the most.
I did.
I would.
This is good.
I think I could have
the
probably
strawberry was
picked
good.
that would be.
Yes.
That actually,
Very
honestly,
good.
might be my favorite of the three as well. I'd have to take some things into consideration. This is interesting. This is a very interesting thing.
It is very interesting.
But
good.
it's, and I like a Berliner, I like a tart beer, but that's not my thing. So it'd be between these two for me, and I don't know where I'd go. This is where I would normally go, but this is a really, really good beer.
Really
That's a
good beer.
really good beer.
That's a
That is.
solid ass porter
Yes,
right
that
there.
is.
It
Coming
is.
out of Bolivar, Ohio.
Out of
Bolivar, Bolivar.
Bolivar.
Bolivar?
Bolivar. I have friends that live there.
Do you?
I do. My ex-boss.
Do you destroy elevators there with them?
I have not yet there.
Okay.
They did
Okay,
not
but he
have any
destroys elevators.
I do.
Is that near Uricksville?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They have an
It-
awesome water park if you're ever in
That's
the area.
where because I was we were on the way back home from Yorksville Water Park when I stopped here to get it. This was after. Okay,
This is gonna be good.
Okay, here
we're
it is.
at
Here we go.
Yorksville Water Park and it's closing down and it's time to go.
There's my beer.
It's time to peace out. You got to peace out.
Well, first you gotta pee. Then
We
you can peace
we're
out.
in
They
two
do
different
kick you out of
vehicles.
there.
My
They
wife
kick you.
and my children are in one, and I'm in another because I had to work, so I came down late. And my wife, I don't know, she went some weird kind of way. She just went whatever willy-nilly dingus way she wanted
Before
to
my
go.
maps came up, give me a break.
Before her
there's
maps
like-
came up, she
there's no
she doesn't even wait
signal
for her
down there.
maps. She doesn't even wait for her maps. So, anyways, so we go like 7 minutes out of the way. I know it's like 7 minutes. What's
Sure.
the problem?
Could be drinking beer.
It was would have been 7 minutes closer to Lockport
to
Brewing
this.
Company.
Yes.
So, anyways, we are out of the way and we're going down this road, and all of a sudden she stops in front of me, and I'm like, why did she just stop in front of me? And unfortunately, a poor gentleman had probably been texting on his phone, and he went off the side of the road, and he actually flipped his car right in front of us.
Holy crap!
On its
Wow.
roof.
On its
How have I
roof.
not
That is
heard
right.
about this? This is
Yeah.
an incredible story
Smoke
that just
coming
keeps
out
getting
of it.
better.
I
keeps
know,
getting better.
I know.
Did you
Well,
save his
it's
life?
not going to get much better than
He was
that.
fine. He crawled right
We
out.
stopped and we talked to him, and I asked him questions, and he said he was okay.
He clearly talked
I
about it.
wanted to like call the authorities for him and stuff, and he crawled back in and got his own phone and got a
Wow.
backpack. His car was completely upside down. Looked like a Honda something.
No, buddy, I'll just hitchhike from here. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm
You
good.
know
We
that's a
had
stolen
somebody
car.
there with us,
He-
trying to flag people past, but we wouldn't go past. We
His
were dangerous.
the back of his leg was bleeding, but other than that, he looked like he was
I
okay.
mean, that's a minor injury.
He said he
sure.
was fine, but it was kind of scary.
After
it
a
was
good
something
roll.
that my wife and I thought about for the rest of the night, and I wish I would have done more, but at the same time, I mean, dude said he was okay, and he had his phone, and acted like he was fine. So, but it was very strange. It was very strange. That was coming home from Yorksville Water Park, which is a great place. Don't text and drive. That's fucking stupid. Don't be fucking stupid.
For real, don't be that guy. I see you people
No.
all the time.
What?
Stop!
If you're going north from there, stop at Lockport Brewing Company.
Absolutely.
Even if it's just for a minute.
And when you drink these, do not drink and drive with it.
No,
Right.
thank you. I
Yes,
do that
but
every episode. I
that-
forgot to do it this episode. Don't
Take
drink
a
and
look.
drive,
Well,
damn it.
That's
Get